Hi, everybody. Greetings from Virginia, where we are just heading into autumn. The weather is starting to cool off a little bit, and it's just a spectacular day here today. Hope all of you are having a good, for those of you starting your semesters, having a good start to the semester, and that everything is going well. Wanted to just update you on a few things to make sure that you're aware. The Information Science Summit, which is taking place on the 28th of October, is being offered both virtually and in person. We have sold out of seats for the in-person, but we have an unlimited number of seats for the virtual, and it's going to be a phenomenal program, really focused on industry and tech and new technology and innovation. So really, I want to encourage you to check that out. And if you can't make it to Pittsburgh, think about doing the Information Science Summit anyway. It should be a really great experience, and super keynotes, super presentations. We're really trying to bridge academic and industry and talk about sort of what's going on in industry that we need to think about in terms of research and pedagogy for the future. So if you haven't looked into that, please take a look. One other virtual option, if you're not able to come to Pittsburgh for annual meeting, we are, two. We have several virtual workshops taking place a couple of weekends before annual meeting. And the poster session, a poster session is being done virtually. We have about 30 posters being presented. That is taking place, I think, on the 1st of October at 7 a.m. Eastern. I know that's painful for some of you, but the majority of our presenters for that are coming from the Asia Pacific region, and so we're trying to accommodate those folks. So hopefully, if you're not otherwise busy on that day, you can pop into that. Pretty reasonable registration costs for that, and if you're attending the annual meeting in person, that virtual poster session is free to you. So hopefully some of you can do one or the other of those. If you haven't done so already, please, and you're coming to Pittsburgh, please book your hotel. Please book the conference hotel. It's really important to ASIS that people book with our hotel. If our members and our attendees don't book in our hotel, we lose money because we make a commitment to a certain number of rooms in the hotel, and if our attendees don't use those rooms, then we pay a penalty. And right now we're facing a penalty if we don't fill the rooms that we have. So if you haven't booked a hotel yet, please book at the Wyndham. If you have booked at the Wyndham and you got an email from Kathy saying we're not showing you having a hotel room, could you please let Kathy know that you are booked at the Wyndham so we can make sure we get credit for your room? Very important to us. Okay. Other things that are going on at ASIS, the mentorship program is coming together nicely. This was one of our president, Naresh Agarwal's priorities for the year, and we have sent out an invitation for mentors and mentees. We got a pretty robust response from mentees, prospective mentees, but not from mentors. So we're still looking for mentors. So we will mention elsewhere in this Inside ASIS where you can go to sign up to be a mentor if you are willing and able to do that. You don't have to be coming to annual meeting to be a mentor. You can be anywhere in the world. This can all take place virtually over Zoom or whatever platform you prefer. So please sign up for that if you are interested. And then finally, some of you may be wondering what happened to the ASUS Consulting program. What happened is that I am pressed for time and haven't been able to give it the amount of time that I want to yet. I anticipate that once we get past annual meeting, I will be able to focus on it more thoroughly. So do not despair if you signed up to be a consultant. We are still working in that direction. It's just taking a little bit longer than we had planned, but we have the LLC all set up and we are ready to work with that. We just need to work now on marketing the website, all those other things that we have to get done. So not surprisingly, most of our energy right now is focused on annual meeting. We're also doing our financial audit starting next week. So we'll have busy times with that. And that being said, if you need us, we're always here. Just fair warning, Kathy Nash, who plans the annual meeting, is taking 2 weeks of vacation in the middle of October to do a fabulous family trip, which she well deserves. And so I'm excited that she's able to do that. So if you need her for anything, please try and get an email to her in the next 2 weeks. I am also taking a week out of the office in the middle of October. I have a lot of travel in October. So if you need me for anything, also a good idea to try and get me in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Because the last couple of weeks before annual meeting, as always, are going to be madness. Okay, I look forward to seeing all of you that are coming to Pittsburgh there. We should have about 400 people in person, so that's exciting to get everybody back together again. And then if you're not able to make it to Pittsburgh, please take advantage of some of these other opportunities. Oh, one other thing I should have mentioned, we are in the process of planning what we're calling a mid-year conference. For those of you that have been around ASIS for a while, we used to do a mid-year meeting that was very similar to the annual meeting. And so that's what this meeting is going to be. As a mid-year conference, it's going to be offered entirely virtually. So for those of you that aren't able to travel anymore or don't want to create a carbon footprint or just prefer to do your meetings virtually, please take a look at that. The call for papers for that is also in this Inside ASIS. And so we look forward to getting proposals for that very soon. Okay, that is what I have for you today. I look forward to seeing some of you soon. And for the rest of you, keep in touch if we can be of any help. Thanks. Bye-bye.